over here. Anyway, it's nice to see you today, and you too,
Yeah,
Paul.
it is. I had a good weekend.
You did, you what?
Yes, I had a good weekend.
You did, oh, terrific.
Yes.
And you're not on...
One's for Nicole Googe from Gawler.
And now, what has Nicole drawn for you?
Aha, you will see.
With a few flick of the wrists and a
Look
few
at my wrist.
deft pencil strokes.
I wouldn't say deft. My pen can hear.
Ah, it's a lovely elephant.
Yeah. With?
A trumpet, no?
No, that's supposed to be his other leg.
Oh, sorry about that.
Nicole put it in the wrong place.
I see.
This elephant is asleep wearing pyjamas.
Oh, no.
Elephants wear pyjamas.
I don't believe
They
it.
do. Have you ever seen them in the zoo?
No,
They
not
wear
really.
pyjamas. They really do.
What about the big stroke at the top?
Oh, that's the
That's the thing that
background.
he's giving you?
That's the horizon.
Okay,
How's that?
lovely. Right, thanks to Nicole. And now from Veronica Christensen.
Yeah, she's from Brighton. These are called fluffy birds.
Fluffy birds.
Fluffy birds. Yes, not
Oh,
fluffy
look,
birds.
it's got such a cute face.
Fluffy birds. You ever seen fluffy birds?
Well, yes, I have seen the
They got
occasional
tiny,
one.
weeny little legs, great big feathers. That's why they're so fluffy. There's two fluffy birds. One with a little beak, one with a big beak.
One with the
they're
big
both
beak must be the...
flying around,
Right.
having fun.
A real talker.
Yes.
Oh, great. Flying south for the
Veronica
winter.
Christensen.
All right then, thank you. And now, this one is Katie, I think. Katie
This
Thomas.
is a goodad.
A
I was listening to
goodad.
the telly the other day, watching the telly, and they said that they crossed a Barbary sheep with a goat,
Yeah.
and they came up with a goodad. And there's only two in the whole world. And this is what they look like. I've never seen one.
Oh, they look
mind you,
like
but
goodads.
They do look like goodads, surprisingly like goodads. Surprisingly.
Blue sheep.
This is a goodad. So there you have it.
Hey, I tell you what, we're surviving this without Robin having to put up any signs, you know. Because I usually do that,
you
yeah.
put up some
But,
signs.
oh no, who is that?
What did it? I didn't read it.
Who is that lady? He said he recognised me for.
Lady, where?
Okay, Katie
Right,
Thomas,
and
wait,
this is where you write
just very quickly.
to send your scratch and scroll.
Post Office Box 19th Street, North Adelaide, 5006, and a name, age and address on the back, of course. Thank you very much, Paul, for coming in and doing those wonderful scribbles.
Okey-doke.
And we will be back with lots more on the Channel Islands in just a minute.
All his roots are going curly. You see?
He's not a real chip off the old block,
No, he's not, is he?
because you'd never make a potato chip.
Oh,
Oh, gee,
dreadful,
yeah.
dreadful
Jokes
jokes.
haven't improved either.
No, they
It's a
haven't,
hot
have
weather
they?
that we had over the weekend, you see.
Yes. That, Rob,
Yes.
is a potato having trouble
Sprouting.
growing. Yes.
Especially for anonymous.
And not a mouse. Must be a mouse.
Must be.
Anonymous mouse. This is from Catherine Ahrens from Kilburn. She sent in before, I remember her.
Oh, good on you,
You
Catherine.
know how that potato had trouble sprouting?
Yes.
Well, this bird, this is called a sproing bird.
A sproing bird.
Yes, a sproing bird.
Sounds like it's something
This-
you'd find in a car.
Sproing bird
With the
has-
springs on the seat.
is with the springs on the seat. It's like my seat in my car. Goes sproing all the time. This is a sproing bird, and the sproing bird has terrible trouble trying to do its hair up. These are ribbons here, you
Oh,
see.
no.
It's a terrible trouble. That's part of the reason it's called the sproing bird,
Yeah.
because its hair goes sproing all the time. you
Yeah.
see. But that's how it gets around, by going sproing,
On its
sproing, all over the place.
Good one. And that's especially for Catherine. Good on you, Catherine.
This one here is for Robin Rogers
Oh, good one.
from Rosewater.
Something bright we can draw, perhaps.
Something bright.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And happy.
I know, a dog or something like
All right.
that. How, something going wrong, Rob. Something must be controlling my hand. Because I can't.
What?
It's not coming out
That
right.
doesn't look like a dog.
It's not coming out right.
Well,
It's.
it's not.
It's.
That's not. Paul, that's not a dog.
I can't help it, Rob.
Can you hear those chains? Paul,
It's
I think you better quit while you're ahead.
But I'm not a head, mate. I'm a whole body. It's a ghost.
Oh no, Paul!
It's a ghost, Rob. I didn't do that. And there's a bat here. Look. I think we better a bat.
Sort of leave, and we'll be back with more on the Channel Nighters in just a moment. Yeah.
Well, they have clam theatre down under the sea.
Clam theatre?
Clam theatre. Yes. These are shrimps, Rob. Shrimps.
Yes.
This is shrimps on parade. Believe it or
on
not.
parade.
It is shrimps on parade. Haven't you ever seen it?
No, I haven't.
You've never looked in the bottom of your goldfish bowl and seen shrimps on parade?
No. Next
It's
time
an
I must do
exciting show. It really is.
Yeah.
They get together with all the jellyfish and so forth. There's a jellyfish over here, by the way. That's a jellyfish. See that? Jellyfish there.
Must be a clamorous life for them.
Oh, it is. Very glamorous. Glamorous?
Glamorous. Sorry, it's just terrible.
Yes. And these are all the musical notes in the air, in the water,
Yeah.
I should say. In your goldfish bowl.
Great.
They're the shrimps.
For
The
Amanda.
shrimp spectacular.
All right. How about a quick one, especially for Joe?
A quick one. Oh, I've got another one here.
All right. Well, I tell you what, we'll do a quick one
All
for
right,
Joe.
we'll do a quick one
just
for
while
Joe.
we've got enough
Just a
time.
special one.
Okay.
All right.
Because Joe, I know this is
Joe.
especially for you.
Poor
Make
Joe,
it good,
she's
Paul.
sick.
Make it because she's watching
make
up there.
it good. I'll make it good.
And I don't
She'll
want another
love-
phone call, Joe. Please, no, another phone call.
I'll make it good.
Because I am
Poor
expecting
Joe.
a phone call from Winky later on.
Oh,
Keep your fingers crossed.
when's he
Sydney.
supposed to be ringing up?
Well, very soon, hopefully. We weren't quite sure when he was going to be arriving in Sydney,
Oh, gee, that's no good. There you go. There's Joe in bed. Better give her a pillow, make her
so...
comfortable.
Oh, no. I'm going to get such a phone call in a moment.
Oh,
Heavens above.
yeah, you think you're in trouble.
Well, you better sign it, Paul, so and
I'll
I've got
sign
proof
it,
that
I'll
you did
sign
it.
Paul and Rob.
And we didn't really mean it, Joe, if that's okay.
He asked me to do it.
All right, we'll
That's
be
all
back
his
with
idea.
more on the Channel 9s, excluding that, in just a moment, okay? All to do is send it to Scratch and Scrawl, care of the Channel 9ers, Box 9, North Adelaide 5006. And on the back, Tammy Toach has done her Scratch and Scrawl, and as you can see, it's a dot in the middle. So, Paul, what are you going to do with this?
Well, I'll show you, Rob.
All right.
Oh, won't tell you yet. That, Rob, is a fly about to become breakfast for one of Beryl Morris's little moths, or big
Right.
moths actually. Remember that king moth she brought in the other day?
That's right, from the museum.
Yes, that's
Bell's
a
got
king moth, and that's
Fine
its
collection
dinner.
of caterpillars. All right, there you
So
go.
there you are, Tammy.
There you are, Tammy.
Dinner.
Okay, and we've got one from Wade Wheeler.
Yes,
And he's really put in some wheels, hasn't he?
he sure has. He really has. Know where I got that joke from?
Where?
You. Some strange fish in the sea, Rob. Did you know that? Really strange fish.
What sort of these?
Just fish.
Looks like he's wearing a bow tie.
Or maybe he's going to a ball. This time he's wandered into the octopus's garden, and the octopus is about to make a meal out of the little fish. We're on meals today, aren't
We are,
we?
yes.
Yeah, first the fly and now little fish, poor little fish. So there you have it, an octopus with a couple of fish trespassing in his octopus's garden,
All white for Wade Wheeler.
all white for Wade Wheeler.
Right,
Right.
right. And one for Jodie Smith as well.
It's rocky music, isn't it, eh?
John Williams, eat your heart out.
Oh dear. This Rob is a little cowboy
He stopped.
riding
It
in
must
the
be
desert.
something we said.
It must be. This is a cowboy riding in the desert at night. hints the star and the moon up the back there on his horse. Better put a few prickles. This is a cactus over here.
Hi-ho trigger.
Hi-ho trigger. Wasn't that the Lone Ranger said hi-ho silver?
I don't know.
Hi-ho tinfoil.
Tinfoil, one of the two, anyway.
Whatever.
And we've got a final drawing here that Paul's done,
little
and it's
drawing.
all about Wing Chun
Kung Fu.
Kung Fu, which you used to do.
I used to do it.
And if you keep watching the Channel 9ers, today we're going to have a demonstration all about Wing Chun Kung Fu, okay? And we'll back
on the floor.
And right now, it's time for Winky. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Rob. Oh, hi, I don't know where Rob... Oh, g'day. Where did you come from?
I've been running around the back.
Have you?
Yes.
Listen, this is what Winky did during the City Bay Fun Run. I was there, I was drawing all pictures of everybody there.
All you can see
I
is
saw him.
ankles.
Yes.
Oh,
He
he's
was
got
having
ankles
a
all
good
around.
ride on somebody's foot. I don't know who it was.
Good luck to him. That'd be really, that's a real Winky style, I think.
Yes.
Wasn't it exciting to see the winner?
It was.
Oh,
that
across
was
the
great.
Ah,
Really
really
good.
exciting. Well, we've got
Okay,
some
well, we've
scratch
got
and
2
scrawl.
minutes 30.
Okay, right. We've got a scratch and scrawl
Right.
from Ruth Bellchambers.
Sure have. Oh, that's better than that music we had last week, isn't it? This is a mouse, Rob, trying desperately to fly. It's the ground down there. There you go. A flying mouse.
A flying mouse.
Or trying to, anyway.
Especially for Ruth.
Ruth Bellchambers.
There you go, Ruth.
Yes.
Another scratch and scrawl
From
from
Hill, incidentally.
Ruth's brother, Stephen Bellchambers.
Yes. Seeing the show's got nothing to do with goblins and elves and things today, I thought I'd do a couple of goblins, or a goblin and an elf. This is just a goblin. And he's so happy, Rob, that he's kicking off his shoelaces. There goes one shoelace. There goes the other. Don't ask me why he's so happy, but he's just so happy. He's tried to kick off his shoes and he's kicking off his shoelaces. There you are, happy goblin.
He could have been
Stephen
happy.
Bellchambers.
He could have been happy because he probably competed in the City Bay
That's
Fun
right,
Run.
he's got his shorts on.
Right, all right. And one for Cindy
McCavely.
McCavely.
Yes, and
Who's
she's
8?
8 from Surrey Downs. From goblins to elves, like I said.
Hmm?
Yes. This little elf is skipping rock. He's all into the fitness thing as well. And here he goes, skipping along merrily. That is an elf, skipping.
Good one for Cindy. All right, just quite quickly on the back of that.
On the back of that.
Would you like to quickly do the address for Scratch and Scrawl
Right.
if you'd like to send in an entry for Paul
Oh, I
on his
spelled
Scratch
it
and
wrong.
Scrawl segment? Scratch and...
You don't spell it like that. Scratch and Scroll. Care of Post Office, Box 9, North Street, North Adelaide, 5006.
Hear that? That's a road runner. He
Yes.
didn't...
Hi there, Rob's late. Oh, here he is.
Hi, Paul. I don't think
Hiya,
this is
mate.
going to catch on, really. I mean, it's a bit...
I don't think it
We're
fits.
having a musical day today.
We
We've got-
are, aren't we?
We've got Phil on the piano. Hi, Phil. See, he's there.
he's
and
there.
he's here
Amazing.
to help us with the scratches and scrawls.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so we've got
some good music for a change.
Yes, we've got one from Kay Adams.
We have, yes.
What's his sort of favourite sort of music?
Oh, this Scratch and Scrawl's a space disco, so disco music
Disco
pretty
mu-
good.
oh, you like
yeah,
disco
don't
music?
mind disco music.
Oh,
This is oh, it's clever, isn't it?
he is. He's very clever.
It's very
Do you know
clever.
what my favourite sort of music is?
What's your favourite sort of music, Rob?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Oh, but you can't do that. That's insane.
That's got a rock and roll spin to it. That's good.
I suppose. I'll let him off with that. Ah, yes, this is a space disco, Rob. I suppose you could call it that. You could call it anything, actually. I put a few musical notes around. That's a space disco. There
Especially
you go.
for Kay Adams.
Especially Kay Adams.
All right.
Dancing, whatever they are.
Right. Now, something would be nice really now. Is some nice, quiet, classical music.
That'd be nice.
Wouldn't it put you in the
Something nice.
mood?
Something very nice.
What have you got, Phil? Wake up. Scratch and Scrawl for sound purposes.
Yes, right. Okay. Yes, I nearly forgot what this was. This, I'll tell you what's some good music. Jaws. You ever heard the Jaws music?
With the shark?
Yes.
I don't just think you can get classical Jaws music or classical
Yes,
shark
it's
music.
classical.
Is it?
Yes, it's classical. This, Rob, is a little sailing boat. It's been sailing in the sea. And this shark has come along and he absolutely hates sailing boats. And he's torn the sails off. There's nobody in it, by the way. So that's okay, there's nobody in it.
I think it's about time we jazz the music up a little bit. How about a bit of
Jazz it
jazz,
up.
Phil?
Jazz it up. Love jazz. It's the same as a rock and roll. Yes, this is a poor little yacht. It's been stranded in the sea. And the sharks come along and he hates yachts and he's bitten all the sails off.
Good one, especially for Sam Perkins. We've
I
got
don't
another one for
mind,
Leah Woodford.
I don't mind reggae music, Rob.
Reggae music.
Yeah, reggae music.
Reggae music? Phil?
Yeah, reggae music. Oh, clever boy.
Don't mind that.
Clever. It's a bit good, this, isn't it?
And of course, you've got new wave music, which is sort of different again. Yes. You've got any new wave music?
How about some old wave music?
He's on the ball.
This is a robot, Rob, with a TV screen for a head.
Right.
Just a Leah Woodford.
Good one for Leah Woodford. All right, just to tag off this piece, how about the theme from Bambi?
A theme from Bambi.
So ends that.
what's this?
I don't know,
That's
we'll have to
not
work
it,
it
is
out. Thank you, Paul, for coming in. We've got
Thanks
more
a
on the
lot,
channel,
Rob.
including Joe and Winky. Paul's back with us on the Channel 9. How are you, Paul?
I am. Good, Rob.
Got some
How are
scratch
you?
and scores for us?
Yeah, I have.
Great.
One from Marcus Sintome from Enfield.
All right.
Yeah. Ball manager's going crazy in the background there.
See, any type of music we have on the Channel 9 is all the crew, the cameraman, the director, and everybody. They're all dancing about all the
That's
time.
right.
They always
Very
keep
happy
themselves
bunch,
very
aren't
happy,
they?
very happy. It's good to see.
This is a rabbit, Rob, and he's just kicked this football here, and it's zoomed off into the distance and smoke flying everywhere.
Great, and that's for Marcus. Thank you very much, Marcus. Okay, we've actually got Timothy and also Matthew from the studio audience, and they're actually out there scratching along on a piece of paper. Hopefully they're creating something special. Joe's with them at the moment. They've just only started. There they go. See what scratch and scrawl they can come up with. There we go. Okay, we'll let them work on it. Meanwhile, we'll have another scratch and scrawl. This one's from Pamela Johnson. Of Seaview Downs.
You've heard of a Goonie bird, haven't you, Rob?
A Goonie bird, yes.
These here aren't Goonie birds, they're
Right.
crows, okay? And they're sitting on a limb. Here's the Goonie bird over here. He's come over to annoy them. There's the Goonie bird. He's come over to annoy the crows.
That's for
Have
Pamela.
it for Pamela.
Well, I've just been handed, just handed a couple of scratch and scores from Timothy and Matthew, and we'll do these really quickly. We're just about
Okey-dokey.
running out of time. And of course, this is what
sea, Rob.
this is what we'd like you to do too. Send in the scratch and scores. Paul to do.
Send them all in. Here are the channel. There's an eel about to make a quick meal out of this passing fish.
Great.
How's that?
Terrific. And this
Oh,
last
goodness.
one.
Oh, dear me.
Technical one.
Technical
yeah.
one. Ah, yes, I know what it is. Definitely. This is an outer space one, Rob. It's a long-legged Venusian caterpillar. Live on Venus. Did you know that?
No, I didn't
I've
actually.
been there.
I admit I'm going to... I don't believe it. I do
Yes,
believe it is
it
finished.
is.
Thanks a lot, Paul. And
Thanks,
thank you very
Rob.
much, Timothy and Matthew. Right now it's time for You Asked For It. Some mysterious
Isn't it?
nautical tale.
Isn't it?
It's
Very,
obviously
very
going to be
mysterious.
continued. So keep watching. Yeah. How are you, Paul?
Good, Rob. How are you?
Good, good. You used to
Listen,
do some scratch and
yep,
scores.
I went to a Halloween party on the weekend.
Oh, yes,
It's
yes.
Halloween today.
That's
Did you know
right.
that?
Yes, we had some special dancers in last week to talk about Halloween.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh, does that mean we're going to have a Halloween
Yeah,
feel?
Halloween feel to the
Okay,
Scratch and Scrawls,
all right.
yeah.
One for Nadia and Angela Piombo.
Yeah.
Not quite Halloween
That's right,
music.
Not
but
really, is it?
No. Is that the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy? It is.
Yeah, that's from Nutcracker Suite. Isn't it?
Beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't it lovely? Eddie must be up there, I'm
Well, actually, Jo's dancing in the background. She's very light on her feet, is young Jo.
sure. Is she?
Yes.
Oh, I never knew that.
She's dancing last night, party in the barn and everything.
Did you know, Rob, that in their spare time, bats play noughts and crosses?
Do they?
Yes, they do.
Well, they have to do something to beat
These two
being upside
here
down.
are playing noughts and crosses. There you go. This one's got the noughts and this one's got the crosses.
That's what they might
in
do
their
around
spare
Halloween
That's a
time.
long-nosed bat, that one.
Great. Speaking about Scratch and Scrawls, we've got two guests in the other part of our studio at the moment.
Sharon and Ben.
That's right, and they're working on some Scratch and Scrawls for a little bit later on. So keep going, kids. See how you go. This one's for Deborah Fulton.
Yes, and she's from Kilburn. These are giant, many evil ants, Rob, and they chase after serpents.
They only do it on Halloween, right?
They only do it on Halloween. How'd you know that?
I was reading all about it, actually. Yeah.
You must read the same books I read.
Well, while you're
The
finishing
rubbish
off
you
that,
read, Robin.
I might get Sharon to come over here,
Okay.
and we'll quickly do Sharon's Scratch and Scrawl. Here she comes. Right. Come in here, Sharon. Just come in here. We'll see how we go.
Hi, Sharon.
Have a seat up here.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, golly, golly, golly.
Got any ideas what he's going to make out of it?
No.
Of course not. You know what that is?
What is it?
That's a ghost with a square tail, and he's got a loose hair, lots of loose hair, as a matter of fact, and it all falls out and gets eaten by giant butterflies.
What's that other square thing over there?
That's a hole.
It's a hole?
Yes. Haven't you ever seen a hole in space?
Well,
A square hole.
fair enough. I'm not going to ask any more questions. Thank you very much,
You
Sharon.
can climb through them.
We're going to stay here, actually, Sharon. You can stay with us because we're going to try and do bands maybe a little bit later on. If not today, maybe next week, okay? Stay with us. We've got lots more on the Channel 9, including a few more nautical mysteries.
Strawberries
I-
red apple.
I just wish I
couldn't
could
help it.
give you some, but I'm afraid we can't do it on TV, can we?
No,
No,
let's
it's a bit hard.
And pretend.
we can pretend. Yeah, it's very lovely cake. Just imagine yourself eating it at the moment. It doesn't help, does it? Sorry. Never mind. We have got somebody else, actually, that would like to wish you happy birthday.
Oh,
The
really?
gentleman who made our set. Yeah,
Oh,
Paul
how
Gordon.
lovely. Oh, Paul.
It's falling. No, it's not.
Here he comes.
Here
Oh,
we go.
Paul, that's fantastic. That must be...
It's the world's first floatable birthday card.
It is terrific. What a great idea. That is really...
What's
I
with all
couldn't, I couldn't make up my mind how old you were, Joe.
Oh.
I didn't really know.
Well, that's
So
not
I
right,
kept
that's not
crossing
right, that's not
everything
right,
out.
that's not right, and that's not right. So
Oh,
there you go.
Anyway, there you are.
Oh, that's a beautiful
from
card,
everyone.
Paul. From everyone at 9, that's lovely. Thank you.
you.
Would you like a piece of cake?
Oh, I'd love a piece.
Would you?
We're going to turn this into Hey Hey, it's
I'll,
Cake Day, I think. Or Hey Hey,
I'll
it's...
have it in a minute.
Well, I don't know what.
Hey, hey,
Sheer
it's
bedlam.
crazy